When I was going through my divorce, I looked like a crazy woman. Probably while I was married too. Gaslighting and manipulation will do that to you. Make you look and feel crazy. Like the story I shared in one of my other recent videos. But since my divorce, I've learned a lot. Things I wish I would have known then. So I'm going to share all of that with you so you don't look as crazy as I did. But first, hi, I'm Jen Grice, author of the book You Can Survive Divorce. I am a divorce mentor and empowerment coach guiding women to survive their divorce and become stronger after. You can find out more about my ministry, my divorce coaching for women, and my book at jengrice.com. I remember walking out of a mediation appointment at my lawyer's office, just hysterical, like someone handed me a bag, hyperventilating, ugly, crying, and shaking, kind of hysterical, because I knew he was just sitting there lying with a straight face. How does anyone do that? I still don't understand how people can lie so flawlessly without feeling one bit of regret, especially if it's hurting another human being. But narcissistic people are very capable of it. They all were just expecting me to believe what I knew was not the truth. Although at the time, I didn't know that was called gaslighting, but I knew it was wrong. He was lying about his second job, a part-time job that brought in as much as most single mothers make at a full-time job, because sadly, men still make a lot more than women, but he was taking and hiding money, pretending to be so broke, saying he was unable to take care of himself, pay his own bills, let alone me and the kids. He didn't want to pay his share, not even to make his kids comfortable. Narcissistic people do not care about others. They want everything for themselves, not even thinking about their children, because they're too focused on ruining you. But they lie and manipulating while looking like a kind, caring, and great human being, all pretend and fake when needing to paint that picture. You, as their spouse, usually know the whole truth while everyone else is fooled by the charm and the persona. That alone can drive any human being crazy. If it's driving you crazy or did to at one point, you are very normal. Gaslighting makes everyone feel crazy. I think that's the most important thing we learn. How you've been treated is not normal, and anyone would act crazy if they were being treated in this very same way. Gaslighting is not normal. Normal people don't gaslight someone out. That's why they call it crazy making. And if you watch the Gaslight movie from 1944, you can see the purpose of this tactic is to make you crazy. The husband in the movie is manipulating the entire situation so that his wife goes crazy. With that said, what do we do when we know we're being gaslit and you're dealing with a crazy maker? Someone who thrives on making you look crazy. I want to help you be prepared to handle those meetings way better than I did. So here are my top 3 tips with a little information added in between. Number 1, practice remaining as grounded and as humanly possible. Stay grounded in truth, knowing that the truth will come out and you just have to explain the situation the best you possibly know how. Write yourself notes to look at when you have to face your lying spouse. You could write things on note cards like the truth will always come out. In verses like Exodus 14:14 that says, the Lord himself will fight for you. Just stay calm. When you need to express your frustration and anger, righteous indignation about what he is doing, find a safe person, a friend, a coach, or therapist to dump all that out onto so that you can remain calm in other situations. Feel those feelings and get them out, and then face that next feeling just the same, knowing God's got this. You only need to remain calm. I've been doing this long enough to see that God works things out in amazing ways. I've talked to women who thought things looked really bad until they all worked out. In the end, they finally were free to live their lives. So remember that when you're looking at your situation thinking it's dire, God will get you through this. Number 2, sort out the truth and present it as objectively as possible. Saying he is lying is subjective. They'll wonder if you're lying or just trying to get him back. Instead, write down the truth and find the proof that supports that truth. For me, I was able to get copies of our joint account bank statements that proved not only that he was again cheating on me, but he indeed had the money, including the second job, and he was just choosing not to share it and support his family. So document and present that objective documentation to your lawyer and to the court. Sometimes it works and sometimes it does not, but know you did everything you could. with a sound mind to show the lawyers and the court what's really going on. Even after divorce, you can save the documentation and show them at a later date if needed. Which leads me to number 3. Let go of trying to win the war and expose every last detail to every person you know or that they know. Seriously, this will drive you mad trying to get everyone to see the truth, especially those who don't want to see the truth or aren't ready. This goes for pastors, church members, old friends, family, and even your lawyer. I'm sure my lawyer still thinks I'm that crazy woman who didn't trust anyone, but the truth is I didn't trust a known liar and never will. As I stated in my video about the second most important thing you need to do after divorce is to let go of what he's doing and saying about you. If you want to live in peace after divorce, you have to let God do the exposing of all the truth while you focus on yourself, treating yourself well, and moving on to your happy life after divorce. Sometimes you have to let go to stop hurting yourself. Like a tug of war, the narcissist will never stop fighting and pulling on the rope. He just won't let go. But you can. You can let go and let him win, knowing it'll only be temporarily because the truth always comes out. Just remember Hebrews 4:13, which says, "Nothing in all creation is hidden from God. Everything is naked and exposed before his eyes. And he is the one to whom we are all accountable." I added the all, but it makes sense there. You have to remember, everyone will be held accountable for their actions. So to wrap this up, what are you doing to help yourself not look like a crazy woman during and after your divorce? Yeah, they'll call you crazy, but we can still do what we can do to present ourselves as the most balanced and emotionally healthy person in the divorce situation while we're truly working on our emotional and mental health. If you need help navigating this divorce healing journey, the divorce or legal meetings or your lawyer are becoming stronger after divorce while trying to document any problems, you can purchase a consult on my website at jengrice.com/consult. And if you sign up for my emails, you receive a discount code, which brings the cost down by $25. I hope I empowered you in some way today. I'll be talking more about co-parenting in the future, so be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss new videos when they are added. I hope to see you in the next video. God bless.